this video, I will share with you 10 things that high-value women never do with men. Hello, my name is Greta Bereisaite. I'm dating and relationship coach for women. For the awesome high-value women secrets, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I upload new videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And just before I share with you the 10 things that high-value women never do with men, don't forget to take my free self-awareness test to find out are you a woman of high value or low value, which I will drop down in the video description box below. And chase goals, no drama, the amazing t-shirt, the amazing cup, you can get it in my YouTube store. So without further ado, let's just start with the tip number 1. We don't pursue the first kiss or the second or the third, as a matter of fact. So you know when ladies go on the date, right, and they like a guy, and then they get these, like, I think we call it like goggly or googly eyes, and they like kind of like, kiss me, I'm ready. You know, like, you get a lot of that. Or sometimes we even go for a kiss. Ladies, don't do that. It gives a man way too much certainty that you're into him and you actually are behaving masculine. So just by going for a kiss first, you can actually put him off. And I'm not talking here if you're in a serious relationship and you know that he already has really strong feelings for you. Sometimes it does work when you can see that you actually want it. He'll be more than happy to give you that kiss. But when you're just on the first stages of dating and you kind of have this, like, you know, like, I don't even know how to do it, this type of look. I even seen a guy and a girl just kind of finished their date and be like on the train sitting together, and a girl is about to leave or the guy is about to leave the train, and the girl kind of starts kind of looking at him with these like puppy dog eyes, you know, kind of like leaning slowly towards that kiss. You can see that she's kind of indicating it because the date is finishing and the person is about to leave. Don't do that. If he wants to kiss you, you will know. Don't do that first. Number 2, that high-value women never do on dates. I would say what we do is more like we go on the date like it's casual, in a way that not necessarily we are dressed very casual, although saying that it's quite good to dress a bit more casual on a date rather than to really look outstanding, because when you look completely outstanding on that first date, you can come across a bit desperate, like you've been making so much effort for this date. If of course you've been dating for a while and you're going to the ball, let's say, of course you can look outstanding. Yes, please do that. But if you're just going for this first, second or third date and you have your high heels, your like skinny dress on, you know, like your full-on makeup, you might come across desperate, as it's just like you've just been making too much effort for this first date where you don't even know a person. Another thing is that kind of goes with that is when you go on a date and you look really nervous, you look really tense, you look really stressed, like, just like you don't know what to say, you're kind of shaking. This can really put a guy off because it shows that you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself and a lot of pressure for that date as well. Like you have really high expectations, you're really scared to mess things up. And I understand that you can be really nervous or anxious, especially if you think he is really cool. I really get it, but try and relax yourself before going on that date. Set up your mind like, look, Greta, don't have high expectations, just go there, enjoy the moment. If it's the first and last time you see this guy and he sweeps you off your feet, that's fantastic. Be grateful for that amazing date that you have. And if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, you move on. But make sure to go on a date chilled. If it's like the weekend, I would even recommend to, okay, this is a bit of a cheeky advice, but I have used it myself. So I'm not sure if it's very high value, to be honest, but it definitely has helped me to relax. In the past, I would have a glass of wine before going and be relaxed. Then he'll see that you are relaxed around him, he'll feel more relaxed, and you guys automatically will bond much better. Number 3, what high value women never do is they don't compete with other women for men. So if the guy you're dating, he is sweeping you off your feet during the dates, he does everything perfectly, he takes you out, he pays for the dinner, he confirms the dates, asks you did you got home okay and safe, he checks in on you, and then you go on his Instagram and you maybe watch his Instagram stories and you see that he is uploading tons of pictures with other girls, right? With how he's social and how he has so many female friends around him and so on. And then you're like, okay, so he's like being such a gent with me, but perhaps he's dating all these other women. Like, you get insecure and you don't know what's happening. So a low value woman would react to this and she would send him like tons of messages saying like, oh, so are you dating other girls? Or I thought I'm the only one, or she would pull back, or she would come across insecure, upset, or angry, or jealous, and all these feelings that she's experiencing would show in the messages or on the dates or on a call with him, because she would come across quite insecure. And then, of course, he would know that his game is working, because the reason guys do that is basically to provoke you, to make you jealous, to see how will you react to this whole shebang, which is totally insane and very immature. But hey, they still do it. So as a high value woman, what you can do, you can stop watching his Instagram stories if it really annoys you, and don't react to this nonsense on the dates. Like, look at it as he's just trying to provoke you, and still let him come to you and pursue you same as he was before. Don't start to compete with these women for him, because as soon as you will do that, you will start to lose your value and respect in his eyes. Or another thing that a high value woman would do, she would just unmatch him and stop talking to him because it's too immature. Number 4, what high value women never do, they don't change their mind in order to please him or because they are scared to lose him. They stand by their boundary, they stand by their word. So, for example, you guys had an argument. Maybe you confronted him or just something happened, right? And let's say it was his fault, and you know and he knows it, right? He knows he's been disrespectful and rude, and you know that, and you set in a boundary. Now he is pulling away because his ego is bruised and he doesn't want to come and apologize or to step it up to you. And he thinks, okay, if I'll pull away, maybe she'll freak out that I lost interest, that she'll get scared to lose me and she'll start to chase me, right? Which is what a lot of women who don't have enough of self-respect do, all right? So high value woman would never do that. Why? Because she has self-respect. She stands strong by it. She stands strong by her values. Right? So if a guy was disrespectful towards you and he's now pulling away because he doesn't feel like apologizing, or he's hoping that you will chase him, a high value woman will stand by her self-respect. And no matter what, she will not pursue him, even if he's the one like pulling away, because she knows that self-respect is the most attractive thing that a woman could have. And eventually, if he likes her and he values her, he will not want to lose her, as he will see her value and worth, and eventually he will come back to her, stepping it up or apologizing. If he doesn't do that, she's happy to let him go, because why would she be with a guy who does not show respect towards you? Sign number 5, what high value women never do, like, oh gosh, I had this so many times as well. Like, some girls, what we do when a guy does something bad to a girl, let's say he kisses another girl, he cheats on her, or he lets her down in one way or another, like really lets her down, she gives him a taste of his own medicine by kissing another guy, cheating on him back, or doing something nasty back at him, right? So she's revenging him. A high value woman does not have time for this stuff. You know, just because somebody is behaving trashy, you don't have to mirror their behavior. In fact, if you mirror their behavior, you will become just like they are. A high value woman knows her value and worth and does not copy trashy behaviors of men. Instead, she keeps her head held high and does what's the right thing to do. When you do the right thing, even if the guy has done something really bad, long term, this guy has nothing on you. He cannot attack you, he cannot blame you. Whatever he has done bad to you, it's all his fault. So I know sometimes when you get hurt, the revenge seems very, very sweet, but do not go down at his level, because long term you will regret it and it's not worthy. Instead, be strong and do the right thing. That way, even if he has let you down and has done something bad, all he will have for you long term will be admiration and respect. Number 6, what high value women never do, we don't settle what's not good enough. Usually a high value woman will date a high value man because like attracts like. High value woman does not behave desperate. Just because her clock is ticking or the society is pushing her to find that guy and get married or whatever else the society is saying, she keeps her standards, she keeps her self-respect, she keeps her value, she does not settle for less than she deserves. Number 7, that high value women never do, we don't lose emotional control. We stay calm in chaos. Let's say, again, there is some kind of situation that is happening and it's provocative and it seems crazy and you feel lost in this chaos and you want to overreact and go crazy, right? A low value woman, she will go crazy, she will overreact, she will confront the person publicly, and then she'll have lots of consequences to deal with later because of her chaotic, hurricane-like behavior. A high value woman keeps herself calm and logical in any chaotic situation. She makes wise decisions what's the right thing to do towards this chaotic situation in her own free time, using her logic and not emotions. Ladies, this is really important, but a lot of people don't realize. If something really bad has happened, you don't have to give a consequences straight away. A lot of people cannot do that, and when you do that, you know, a lot of times you give a consequences based from your emotion, and long term you can regret that decision. So what you can do, you can give a consequence later, and it's gonna be just as effective and sometimes maybe even more effective than you giving the consequence straight away in that instance. Number 8, what high value women never do, we don't get involved in arguments. You know, sometimes girls, they confront the guy and he confronts them back, or maybe the guy is confronting a girl or trying to cause a fight towards nothing, right? And you get involved into this fight and it goes like back and forth, and then like lots of nasty things are being said. You're feeling hurt, you're feeling upset, you're feeling angry, you feel like he took for granted your feelings, like he doesn't care about you, like he trashed you up, and you just feel disgusted by the guy. High value women don't get involved in these like word fights. Why? Because we don't lead anywhere. And even getting involved in an argument with a man usually does not lead anywhere, because guys usually create the arguments because their testosterone level is on a low, and creating an argument brings up their testosterone level, which makes them feel better. And in order for them to feel better, they need to win an argument. So we don't look for a solution, we look of how to make themselves feel better by bringing their testosterone up and by winning an argument. So a lot of times when you get into an argument, his goal is to basically eat you up, right? And when a guy is trying to do that, it's you're gonna feel crushed. So for women, there is literally in most cases no point to get involved into this. What I would recommend is either remove yourself gently from it or ignore the negativity. If you want to solve some issues, the best way is to talk about these things. Is when you both are feeling calm and happy, and when the guy is bringing it up, you can talk about some problem solving. Or sometimes you don't even need to talk about it, and I actually find it that this way works much better. Just set in boundaries as you go on day-to-day basis towards the things that you do not like. Usually this is literally how you solve the problems with guys. As in a lot of time talking to them about the problems and what you like and what you don't, unless he really, really loves you and he tries to impress you, a lot of times he's just not gonna really do much about it. So setting in boundaries towards the things that you don't like that he does usually takes you much further than actually having a mature conversation with him about it. And how to set in healthy boundaries with a guy, check out my video right here. Tip number 9, what high value women never do is they don't put naked or half naked or pictures of like them in lingerie, their Instagram, Facebook, and so on, for the sake of seeking male attention or for the sake of finding a boyfriend. Okay, ladies, you don't find a boyfriend like that. All you do, you get a lot of male attention by people telling you how hot you look like and by guys wanting to sleep with you. But guys simply don't look at you as a relationship material when you upload pictures like this on your Instagram dating account. If, of course, I'm not trying to put girls down who are doing this for business reasons, like I totally understand that, but when you're doing it for business reasons, at least wiser guys understand that this is more business reasons rather than you seeking attention and looking for men to drool over you. I had a conversation actually with this guy just a couple days ago, and he made a comment. He said like, yeah, it's so funny with girls on Tinder. If this girl literally has a picture of her ass in one of her photos and nothing else, of course in the description it says looking for a serious relationship. And he kind of laughed it off and he said like, are you serious? Like this is you having only a picture of your ass in the photo and saying looking for a serious relationship? These were literally words from the guy's mouth a couple days ago, and he laughed it off a lot. So be wise, be smart, stay elegant, and don't let the media manipulate you. Number 10, what high value women never do is they don't have trust issues in a way that, let's say, they are happy for their guy. They are happy if he's achieving success. They are happy if he has this Instagram account and it's really, really growing. They are happy if he has a podcast and it's really growing. They are happy if he's becoming successful and everything is going well for him, even if it means more girls become more aware of him. His Instagram account will be packed of female messages pursuing him and sending him like half naked pics. A high value woman is secure and confident. She believes in her guy. She trusts the guy that she is with, and she wants what's the best for him. If the guy is high value himself, he will appreciate his girlfriend and will ignore these ridiculous low value women messages. If the guy that is succeeding is low value and he is not appreciating his high value girl, and he is replying to these low value messages, and this high value girl is much better off about this guy anyway. And ladies, it's the same. Like, if you are a good person when you don't have money, you're gonna be a good person when you have money. When you are a bad person when you don't have money, you're gonna be a bad person when you have money. When you are a guy who cheats and is manipulator and is unfaithful and all of that, and you don't have many choices of women, you're gonna be a manipulator and cheater and so on when you have loads of choices of women. So a high value woman that's dating a high value man understands that and trusts the high value man that she is with. And number 11, high value women do not go looking or hunting for the guy, because it's not their job and it's not their place to do that. As it says in Bible, it is a man who looks for his wife and finds her. Ladies, remember this. Enjoy the God's creation around you. Focus on the path that God has for you. Let the man find his wife. So ladies, these were my 11 tips on what high value women never do. If you like this video, please press like. Let me know in the comments below what did you think. Join Greta's High Value Women's School, which is a free Facebook group where we are all in the same boat, learning how to be women of high value and bring out the best in our men. Follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram is called Ladies Relationship Coach, and for one-on-one coaching with me or one-on-one coaching with a member of my team. If you would like to buy any videos such as how to stay attractive via text, schemes mentally on women, how to control your emotions, how to get your ex back, how to love yourself, or if you have a little hobby and you would like to make it into an online business, I have all of these video packages for sale on my website, which is called gretabereisaite.com, and I will put all the links on where to get them in my video description box below and as a pinned comment under this video. So thank you so much for watching, my queens. This is from a beautiful and sunny seaside.